I love watching Empties videos because I feel like in this YouTube world of like first impressions and favorites videos where you don't know how many times I actually used a product, it's kind of the best way to hear about a product from someone who actually used it enough to finish the whole thing. So that's what I want to provide you with today. I think we kind of have like a good assortment of like hair and skin and makeup. Yeah, I'll start with something that I consider exciting. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Cheek in the shade Lychee. I've spoken of these a couple times. I used up the spiced apple one kind of recently. I love this. You might notice that there is a highlighter fully intact in this, but the highlighter's too deep for me, and for a $3 product, it doesn't really bother me to use this half of it. I will say there's definitely not a ton of blush in it. I think it's a combination of me loving this color and using it a lot, but also they make it $3 because they're not giving you a huge ass amount of blush, but that's okay. I don't mind $3 blush that I use up within a year. It's satisfying. I feel like it's a good way to make sure that your products aren't getting too old also, and it kind of also forces you to only repurchase it if you like it enough, which makes you have a collection that's more tailored to who you are right now, which is what I'm all about. This has 0.16 ounces. I'm assuming that's a combination of the two, so that'd be 0.08 for just the blush. This I picked up recently. It's the KVD blush in Foxglove, and this has 0.22 ounces. So if this is 0.08, this is almost 3 times the amount of blush that's in this. So I guess that's why it runs out so quickly. But I love it and I recommend it. I wish there was a shade that I liked the blush a lot and also the highlighter worked for me, but the only one that I think fits that description is that cantaloupe one, which I have, but it's a very unique color. It's not like an everyday tone for me because it's very light orange, and I wish they had like a more peachy blush with a highlighter light enough for me. Maybe in the future if they expand that, we'll see. Another blush that I have is the Specifica Duo, and this one I actually did use up both sides of it. This was the Coconut Infused Blush. I got this, I believe, in an Ipsy bag many years ago, and I had kind of put it to the side for a while of like, oh, maybe I'll declutter that. And then I was using it and I'm like, I do like this. And it's one of those products that the product itself doesn't excite me. It just felt very like dirty and old, but I did like the product. So I think in that case, that's a good opportunity to get yourself to pan something. I don't think panning is necessary for everything. I don't think there's a reason to force yourself to use products you don't like if you have a lot of other products that are sitting there and getting old while you're ignoring them. But I think if you like a product, make a point of it, use it up. You know, use a lot of it. So that's what I did for this. And I'm pretty satisfied with those 2 beautiful empty pans there. Let's hop over to a hair product. This is the Detox Dry Shampoo from Dry Bar. This is one of the smaller sizes. This is a smaller size. I'm not sure when I got it. I'm not always the biggest dry shampoo person, but my experience using this recently was that maybe this is what people feel that makes them dry shampoo people. I just always felt like when I put dry shampoo on, it made like the top of my head kind of crusty. Maybe it extended my hair for like that day, but it was like, all right, like next opportunity, you have to wash your hair, like it's an emergency. And with this, I gave myself like a nice blowout, I believe on a Friday afternoon. And then I think it was like either Saturday night or Sunday morning, I felt like my hair looked a little greasy. So I sprayed this in it and it looked so good. And my hair lasted until Thursday. It didn't feel like I had dry shampoo in it. It didn't feel like I had product in my roots. It just felt like fresh hair. So I am a big fan of this. And I have a big Amica one now that maybe I'll try to like give it a chance for. Maybe it's like I'm coming around in my life to dry shampoo more right now. I don't know. But either way, I'll get through the Amica, and then I think when it's time to purchase a new dry shampoo, this is the one I'm going to purchase because I'm so excited about it. I have this Murad Resurgence Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. I got this in a Trend Mood box. I purchased it, I believe it was December. And I believe it was around the time that I was like, I'm not gonna buy anything in 2021, ha ha ha. And this way I can stock up on a couple of skincare products to try and then use them throughout the year. So I did use this. I don't know what it is with me. I don't know if it's just like my skin or if I'm just bad at like sensing things. Because I feel like with most skincare products I use, I'm just like, okay, like they all feel interchangeable for me. It doesn't feel like with these my skin's amazing and with these I break out. It's like pretty much everything's just okay. So I use this. I think I have good skin. I don't think this is the reason why, but it didn't hurt it. It's not something I'm going to look to repurchase. I feel like because everything's so similar to me, the things that make me want to repurchase is just like experience, like packaging, sometimes the marketing. I do love a good scent. I know they say it's not good for your skin, but that's part of the experience for me. So this was just felt like a very standard product. I don't think this is super cheap. It's not something I'm gonna run and repurchase. One other skincare product that was in that same Trend Mood box is this Glow Skin Beauty Bio Renew EGF Drops, which is Epidermal Growth Factor Cell Repairing Serum. It looks like this. I used it all up too. Same exact review. I don't know, it didn't hurt my skin. It wasn't fun to use, but I used it up and it was fine. And I think this is expensive too. So I'm not looking to repurchase it because it didn't stand out to me. Am I just bad at reviewing skincare? I don't know. I have this Coco Cabana cream. I think this was part of the birthday gift from Sephora maybe last year or 2 years ago. I like the smell of this cream. It is kind of like an odd scent. I've heard it described as like buttered popcorn, which I do sense, but it is like way more coconutty. It just feels very rich, very sweet, very edible, and I like it. I like it. I could see myself using more of this in the future. I don't know if I would choose it over the other cream, which actually I'll note now. This was in a little set with the other, the Boom Boom cream. And I used it up also, and I see it right now. It's stuck between my dresser and my wall. So consider this the declutter for that one also. I think that one smells heavenly. That's a smell that I smell, and I don't want to smell anything else. I'm like, this is perfection. This is like the rich caramel goodness that I need in my life. And once I get it out, I'm going to toss that too, so we'll consider it emptied in this video. But yeah, I like that one more than this one. I like this one a lot, but I think it will always probably lose out to the other one. Speaking of birthday gifts, it's funny because it was just my birthday and I'm just finishing up all these birthday gifts from the past. This was the Ulta birthday gift from last year. It's the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara from Tarte in this like sparkly looking confetti packaging. It's weird that they do this like, I don't know, it's like so like creased tube. It just feels very cheap to me. I don't know, I guess it's fun, but it is like a weird thing they do. I think this mascara is fine. It doesn't knock my socks off. I don't think it's smudged on me, so that's like a big criteria, a big no-no when they smudge. But it was acceptable and I used it all up. And that's that. Another mascara is this Colourpop Volumizing mascara. This is the Bff Mascara, that's what it's called. When I used this, at first I was like, this might be my new mascara. It's been so long since I've been excited by a mascara. I'm not a false lash person, so I do want my mascara to like do it all, to really make my lashes like big and plump and long. And I thought this did it, but it just felt very messy after a little while. I don't know. I do have the blue one of this also that I actually don't think I started using yet. I just purchased it kind of recently. So maybe I'll like give it another chance through that blue one. But my experience after using this for several months is that I'm just not as excited about it as I was at first. Here's another hair product. This is the Pravana Nevo Intense Therapy Leave-In Treatment. I like this one. I like having leave-in treatment for my hair because it's very long, if you can't tell, and I find that it gets knotty and harder to work with if I don't spray something in when it's damp right after I'm out of the bath. So this one I like enough. I did repurchase a smaller one, but I had like an incentive from Ulta to do it. I'm not sure if I would have ran out and done it so quick had Ulta not been like, we're giving a free hair bag with any hair purchase. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get a new one of the Pravana ones. The hair add-on ended up being a couple of those like little packets of like shampoo and conditioner, which I'm actually really pleased with because this is like my favorite travel hack. Bring those on a trip. The last thing I want to talk about today is my deodorant journey. If you've ever looked into like vegan and cruelty-free deodorants, you might know that like the pickings are kind of slim. And for a long time, I was using this Jack Black Pit Boss, which is my Empties today. It's an antiperspirant and deodorant. It was $19, but I was okay spending $19 because I liked the experience of using this better than any other vegan and cruelty-free deodorant that I've tried over the years. And I don't know what compelled me to look it up or how I noticed, but Jack Black recently started selling in China, so they're no longer cruelty-free. I found with so many deodorants, they give me a rash, they don't last very long, and I think it might just be because this like cruelty-free and like natural deodorant gets tied together, and I don't want something natural. I want something that's going to make my armpits feel smooth and make me not sweat. So right now I'm using a Tom's one that I saw a recommendation for somewhere, and I think it's okay, but I don't think I'm going to be satisfied using that for the rest of my life in the way that I would have with this one. So this one is a bit of a sad Empties, but hey, at least I'll save some money, I guess. And that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reviews of all my Empties. If you like this kind of content, if you like using what you have type of things, give me a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, and there's a lot more to come. And thank you so much for being here. Bye.